Yo ho ho ho! Welcome to the Beyond the Baseline podcast. This is our first episode, and we're excited to make videos. If you've been tuned into the channel, we did have a couple of other videos, but um, all got deleted. So this is our official first video on the channel. How you doing, G Ball?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great, BJ. It's our first episode. It's a revamped podcast. Everything is gonna be new, but we're gonna keep the core of the podcast.
Mhm.
We will be posting on TikTok. We will have shorts like a few times a week. Uh, we should be recording very consistently, and let's get right into this first episode. All right, this episode we will be talking about the NBA Finals recap. After that, we're gonna be doing a bunch of games, a little draft, like mock draft, and then a couple other TikToks. Supposed to be on Shorts, posted on YouTube, and yeah, let's start off with game one. Game one, setting the tone for the series. Uh, most honestly, the most important game, one of the most hyped up games, one of the most hyped up series we've had in the finals, and this whole series was extremely intense. Um, basically what happened all series in game one, Knicks started down a ton. I believe going into the fourth quarter they were down about. There was either in sometime in the third or going into the fourth they were down 14 points. But obviously the captain, born to play basketball, Jalen Brunson, fourth quarter heroics, dropped 30 points, um, led the team to a huge comeback win to
All
start
right,
the series.
this is what I thought about game one. I thought like Victor Wembanyama, like so coming off the OKC series, I thought Victor Wembanyama was the GOAT. I thought he was so tough, and coming into game one, he what I remember he had like a terrible efficiency, like terrible shooting efficiency. Like he was like 4 for like 30, something crazy like that, and he was like just chucking up shots. So I was like, dang, like the Knicks could actually win this series. Like just seeing like Jalen Brunson going crazy, and then like Victor Wembanyama was low key kind of struggling, and then like I don't know, even I feel like Jalen Brunson, even though he had 30, he also had like a bad field goal percentage, but
Yeah.
Jalen Brunson really stepped it up, and I thought Wemby was like Wemby gotta have to step it up because he looked kind of like weak out there. Mitchell Robinson was bodying him, Cat was cooking him, so like he needed to step it up in order to win this series.
Yeah, it's an extremely physical series. I think going in, the Knicks' game plan is to get Wemby out of the paint, and that's great. When could you have Carl Anthony Towns, the greatest 3-point shooting center of all time, at least in my opinion, which a lot forces Wemby to exit the paint because can't let Cat get a bunch of open threes for the entire series, and that created more lanes and more room for Brunson, Anunoby, Bridges, Hart, McBride, for all of them to operate and get to the basket. Um, it was extremely physical series, but as BJ pointed out, both the star players extremely inefficient. I believe Wemby shot like 6 for 21, and Brunson was like 12 for 31. Extremely inefficient. It was kind of ugly basketball, if you want to put it that way. Um, I was so excited the Knicks won. It was crazy, but it definitely was probably, in my opinion, probably the worst game like to watch as a fan for this finals.
No, and also I think there was something that Draymond Green said. If Wemby shoots a jumper, the defense wins. Because he's 7'4", all he has to do is like if he gets to the paint, it's like a 80-90% field goal. Like it's an 80-90% chance he's gonna make the shot. And so that's what the Spurs were doing. I mean, that's what the Knicks were doing with Mitchell Robinson and Cat, just locking off the paint. But with Wemby shooting all those jumpers and this bad field goal efficiency, I think the Knicks. That's why the Knicks won game one.
100%. I totally agree. That's a great analysis right there, BJ. All right. Game two. Game two started off basically the same way as game one. The Spurs got up to a really big lead in the first quarter. I'm not gonna lie. For the first like 3 games of the series, I thought it was over. Like every time that happened, I was so scared. The Knicks kind of brought it back. I think to start the fourth quarter, I believe it was like 72-74. I think it was kind of close. I might be mixing up some of the games, but I'm pretty sure it was close. It was the entire fourth quarter was a great game. But the end was kind of when we saw the inexperience of the San Antonio Spurs show up, like seriously. Um, Obviously we saw that Wemby had that really big turnover. He was dribbling, I believe, up the left baseline, and he kind of just lost the ball. I don't. It was really weird. I don't really know what happened, but I was extremely surprised by it. I didn't expect that out of Wemby, and that kind of really showed kind of the whole league and everyone watching the games that you know that Wemby and this whole Spurs team, they're great. They took down OKC. They took down the defending champs, the team that was supposed to be a dynasty, but they're still really young, and they aren't like they haven't had all the playoff experiences, all the playoff wins and losses that the Knicks have. So that really shined in game two.
Bro, when I saw, there's two things that really stood out for me from game two. Mikal Bridges had a crazy performance. Before he was more like a role player, but I feel like Mikal Bridges for game two was the reason that the Knicks won this game. With his shooting, it's just he didn't really start off the game well, but his fourth quarter and third quarter, clutch shots, clutch threes, clutch middies, like Mikal Bridges, really stepped up. And also like, yeah, like you said, Wemby's just like a young buck. Like he he's like, he's been put in like this big stage. The NBA finals, it was the most watched finals since like the 90s. And I understand why he threw that turnover. Like it's the pressure. Like you can argue whose fault that was. It was Castle's fault for not coming and get the ball. But you can also argue, hey, Wemby's been taking the ball up all series. So I don't know. But like that was just like that mistake right there might have cost them this whole series. I
Ex-
thought if they had not made that mistake and won that game, they could have turned the series around and potentially won the NBA Finals.
Exactly like what BJ said, losing that game, they went down 2-0. They lost both games at home, and especially for a young team who obviously they don't have as much playoff experience and they aren't as used to playing in high pressure environments on the road. I mean, really, the first time that happened was versus OKC. And these Knicks teams, they've been together for a long time. Obviously, OG won a championship. Brunson, Hart, like that whole team was in the conference finals last year. They played a bunch of very very tough road games. They all have. So it's really the Spurs haven't had that yet. They haven't really had that experience. I mean, Harrison Barnes is really the only guy who was really like he
Harrison
really had a
Barnes,
long playoff run.
Harrison Barnes doesn't even play.
Exactly.
That's
Harrison Barnes doesn't play. He's just a leader off the bench. Uh, when they got the acquisition of Fox, like I think I was listening to First Take. Even he's only played in one playoff series prior to this year versus Golden State. They didn't win the series. So that team overall, they aren't very battle tested in the playoffs. Like Fox, he's 29, but little playoff experience. Wemby's 22. Castle's 21. Uh, what's his name? Dylan Harper he's only 20. And real quick, I do want to give a shout out to Dylan Harper, yo. He played so well. Every time he scored, I was like, I can't even hate. I was just like, damn. And he's like that for real.
bro.
I
He's not like that.
He is. He should have started. I don't know why. He played so much better, especially in game 5. We'll get to that later. But I just want to give shout out to Dylan Harper.
And then game 3, I was really proud of the Knicks for winning the first 2 games over in Texas. But when they came back to Madison Square Garden, I was like, the Knicks are going to easily win this. They're in the MSG. Like, of course they're going to win. But like, they went off. Like Stephon Castle, like went crazy that game. He like a deep 3 to like for like the dagger, and then Fox hit like a tough midi to like secure the win. And like Knicks fans were kind of devastated. And game 3 was definitely like a dagger to the heart. Like they thought they were gonna carry this. They thought they were gonna sweep. We thought we were gonna sweep. But game 3 showed like, oh, the Spurs actually got some fight in them. At MSG. But I thought Castle was really big. He had some off games, but for the most part, his defense against Jalen Brunson, I realized in game 3 was like, it's unstoppable. Like Jalen Brunson was kind of getting shut down. That's why he's had such bad field goal efficiencies. Uh, and yeah, and this was like De'Aaron Fox's last good game. I feel like game 3.
Yeah,
After that, he kind of fell off a
he
cliff.
fell off. We know about that. We'll talk about that. But on a like another note, obviously, I don't want to be like political or whatever. That's not my thing. Uh, the media and kind of in New York, there's some external factors. I'm not gonna talk about that. Like I have no interest in that. Also some officiating things. Uh, that's set to happen. The 2 games in San Antonio. Especially in game 2, I think this is something that did need to be addressed by the NBA. Like they were saying, like we want more physicality, and I think Richard Jefferson said something on the broadcast like that's the first time in my broadcasting career where I'm like, yo, the refs. I've looked at a game and said, the refs are being too physical, like they're letting them get away with too many things, and it was bad. It was bad, and also Wemby like shoved Jalen Brunson's head into the ground. There was a lot of crazy things going on, especially at the start of game 3. There was a ton of physicality and probably some dirty plays that should have been flagrants and that just weren't addressed, and I was really disappointed by that, obviously. I mean, I wanted the Knicks to win. I'm a Knicks fan, and, you know, I was really, really disappointed, kinda just not just in the game, but also just, like, the officiating was kind of
Yeah,
bizarre.
but I think like I low key like the officiating. Not gonna lie. Even though I, as a Knicks fan, I'm like, dang, like the Knicks could have won the game so much easier if they were calling all these fouls. Like there was one play at the end of game, like in the middle of game 5, where Wemby, like Jalen Brunson took a jumper and like Wemby was under his landing.
Yeah,
He would have
yeah,
got suspended, but they didn't call it. But I thought I liked it because like it made the games competitive and physical, which made me want to watch more. If it was just like fouls and foul baiting,
yeah,
like
yeah,
for the SGA series, it was just foul baiting and flopping, and I was like, it wasn't interesting. But
yeah.
because
No,
they're
I
playing
agree with that.
like a physical series where like you can like you know foul bait and flop and no call, you'll get they'll get a
Exactly.
bucket on the other
I
end. So
I agree with that. I'm just saying, like, I agree. I love the physicality in the series. It made it so much more entertaining. It's made it so much more watchable. That's why views were up this series. But I'm saying just there were a lot of very dirty calls that didn't get called. Like I was fine with the physicality. That was
yeah,
fine.
bro. Yeah, Wemby. After the series, it's a clear consensus that Wemby is Draymond's son. You know,
Exactly. Like
like
if
when
you go back and watch the game, if you watch parts of game 5, game 4, and game 3,
yeah,
even game 2 and game literally the whole series, you can see they're clear examples of like excessive physicality that in almost every game, in like almost every other finals in the last 10, 15 years are called for technicals or flagrants
no,
or
but
even
here's what I'm
maybe
saying.
ejected, but
I'm not.
sometimes I
Yeah,
don't know.
they might have been technicals, but like I'm not mad at Wemby. Even though I'm a Knicks fan, I'm not mad at Wemby because he's just
I'm
a
not
competitive
either. I'm not
player.
either.
He's just a competitive player. Like like in the All Star game, he'd be the only one trying. He was like the only one who really wanted it. I'm not really mad at him for trying hard and I mean yeah, there were some dirty plays. And I'm a Knicks fan. I'm like when I'm watching on the screen, I'm like, hey, why are you doing that? But I like he was trying really hard, and I respect him for doing that and not just like giving up for the series and making it actually interesting. Even though the Knicks were up most of the series, it was still interesting to watch.
Yeah, I agree. Game 4 was probably the greatest game I've ever seen as a person. Like it was surreal. You want to go first?
Yeah, all right. So I can tell my story. I get back home. I'm like, all right, I got to turn on the Knicks game. But before I turn it on, I check the score. It's like the middle of the first quarter, and it's like 30-10. I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna turn this on until the second half. I check back the second half. It's like 80-40. I'm like, nah, I'm not watching this. And so I just don't watch the game. But then randomly, I'm like, I gotta check back on the game, and there's like 2 minutes left, and it's like a closed game. I'm like, how is this even possible? Like it was like 100 to 101, something like that, and it was like the Knicks had come back from like a 50 point blowout. So that just proves to say like, you know, And of course, we know the hand of OG. You know,
Oh, so beautiful. Oh
a
my gosh.
great, great,
You don't
great.
understand.
Bro, we
You
just
don't
oh,
understand.
the whole house just erupted. You know,
Oh my gosh.
that with that crazy putback. I thought, like, based on this game, I thought OG could have won Finals MVP over Brunson. Not gonna
Yeah.
lie. Well, of
I
course,
agree.
Brunson scored a lot of points, but without OG, we not winning. Like,
Oh yeah.
OG won Finals MVP, in my opinion.
Bro, I watched like the first quarter and I was just like, yo, this game is so over. And I was just like I'm gonna go do something else. I'm I'm not trying to watch this game, but like I'm up at night, I'm in my room, I'm just chilling. I'm like, I gotta check the score. Like I can't not check the score. I checked the score. It's like an 89 to like 90 something, and I like literally just like run out of my room to watch the game. And I think I came in and like OG hit a three from the left corner, and I was like, oh, it's a game now. That Jalen Brunson played phenomenal basketball in the fourth quarter, as he's done basically all series. Uh, that three he hit over Wemby, that was so tough, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That looked like the Carmelo shot against Chicago. That was, yeah, bro. I had like flashbacks of like seeing that clip over and over. That was like the first thing I thought of. It was crazy. And then obviously, OG Anunoby's tipping. Brunson took that three he missed. I thought the game was over, and then OG just like flew in and saved the day. It was probably the coolest. It was one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
Yeah, greatest comeback of all time, in my opinion.
Exactly. I agree 100%.
Yeah, game 5.
Say
Um,
literally started the same way. Yo, every game started, the Knicks are down like
I,
15. I'm like,
I was
what am
I was telling my dad, like, nah, like, we were down like the same amount. I'm like, they're not doing it again. Like, we might as well turn it off. I was like, they're not doing it 2 times in a row. Like, it was looking like a blowout. Like, there was nothing the Knicks could do. They had scored 10 points in the first quarter.
Yeah, I know it was
10
bad.
points in the first quarter. I
They
was like,
got
not
locked
trying
up.
to score 40. Like, this is just dog water. Like, dog
Yeah.
water
Bro,
quarter.
I was like watching the game and it was like it was so crazy. I thought the Knicks were just gonna lose. I thought it was coming back to New York. Then, I see, and then they're right back in it. They're up like every other game. I don't know why I kept doubting them. I should have just should have been like, y'all down 15. Yeah, you're gonna win the game. That's where you guys clearly want them. You want them to be comfortable. They're young. You're like, okay, yeah, 15. We're good. We're good. Like we don't gotta worry. The game's over. And nah, it's like BJ on 2K, man. Every time we're up, and it's like game point. Just put up some BS. But yo, he does this every time. It's crazy. Anyway, but it was so crazy. It was probably the craziest thing. Seeing the Knicks win, it was kind of surreal. Like you gotta understand, like I'm young, so I'm still a kid. So, but like basically until like Brunson got there, my whole life the Knicks sucked, bro. Like it was like Ennis Cantor and like the Knox and Alonzo Trier.
Nina Kina.
Exactly, and, like, Mario Hezonja, but that team was so bad. But and now it's weird, like, now they just won a championship now, it's weird.
Bro, I think that Jalen Brunson trade was the greatest trade of all time.
It wasn't a trade, bro, it was a free agent signing.
Yeah, Jalen Brunson pickup, whatever. Greatest pickup. But what are the Mavs doing? Like, now they suck. They
Yeah, they
trade
offered him, like
Brunson and Luca, and Cooper Flag's buns. Like,
bro, they offer he asked for, like, 4 years, like, 55 million. That's, like, 11 million a year, and they said no. And then he got good. They offered it to him again. He was like, "Nah, I'm gonna go to New York. I'm gonna get my own team." And they brought us a championship. So Dallas, you look stupid. Yeah, I don't know what else to tell you.
yeah, but that's our recap of the finals. Like to sum up, W's in the chat, W's in the
Exactly.
stream. We
Shout
did
out
it.
to the Knicks.
You know, we're us over here in New York. Like, we're going crazy. Like the
Exactly.
parades,
Real
the
talk.
watch parties. Like it was tough.
That's where I was at for game 5, bro. I was at a watch party. I was outside. It was crazy.
Now everyone is not everyone's going crazy. Like like seeing the fans get beat up. Like, but yeah, that's why I thought this was. I guess I think the greatest finals I've ever witnessed. The
Oh, nah,
great
for sure.
because last year's finals were buns. Like
They're
Halliburton
so
got.
boring. I got so sad when Halliburton got hurt.
Yeah,
It was really sad.
I think it was like one of the best finals since like the Warriors Cavs type days.
Yeah.
I thought
So
that. I mean, I thought it was cool seeing the Warriors beat the Celtics, but other than that, like it was. I think this is up there for one of my favorite finals.
yeah. All right. That's all we got for the finals recap. Next up, we're gonna be talking about draft lottery, and then we're gonna do some games. That's gonna be it. Welcome everyone to our 2026 NBA mock draft. We might live stream the draft if that's possible. Probably not. Don't get your hopes up. But yeah, we have all the picks, at least for the lottery. I'm not drafted. We're not doing all 30 teams. I'm sorry. We ain't got time for that.
We
But
do not have time for that.
exactly. Here's the mock draft. Here are the 14 teams. We each have a mock draft. We each have our selections for each pick. And yeah, we're gonna get right into this.
Who
All
you got
right.
first, ball?
All right. Round 1, pick 1. I have the Washington Wizards selecting AJ DeBonsta.
All right, that's a no-brainer. Like I got AJ
Exactly.
DeBosa too.
He's the most, in my opinion, most talented player in this draft. 6'9", super long arms, good defender, outstanding finisher. He should be the best player in this draft.
Bro, and like the Wizards need him. Like Alex Sar's buns.
Trae Young is leaving.
Trae Young's probably gonna leave. Like they need like a not a unicorn, but someone who has a really high upside, and that's AJ DeBonsta.
Yeah, not taking your almost $50 million option from Trae Young is so stupid. He's not getting more money. I don't know why he.
Well, because he doesn't
Washington cannot be that
the
bad.
Wizards. AJ DeBonsta, if he had the choice, wouldn't play for the Wizards.
I mean, Darren Peterson says he doesn't want to go to the Jazz. I'm pretty sure he
I don't want to go to the Jazz either.
So. You don't know. Listen, Washington cannot be that bad.
I'd rather go to Washington than the Jazz.
Like, 100%. I would never, bro. I wouldn't wish going to the Jazz on my worst enemy, bro. That's so sad.
But speaking of the Jazz, for my second pick, I got my boy Darren Peterson.
Same. Also a no-brainer. Probably the highest upside in terms of if he can stay healthy and he.
I think AJ has higher upside. I think.
Okay. I mean, I understand that, but I'm saying like people been comparing this dude to Kobe. So like, if he really loves basketball, the way I know it might be just glaze and hype or whatever.
He's like a less athletic version of Donovan Mitchell. I think. That's what I think. Darren Peterson's gonna be.
Anyway, Darren Peterson is still a great player, regardless.
He's good. That's why he got number 2.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to go to the Jazz, so I wonder what the Jazz are gonna do. But he should go to the Jazz, regardless.
Yeah, I was really torn for my second pick with this guy and my third pick because we know someone else. So I'm not going to name his name. Who knows someone in the coaching staff or like the front office of the Utah Jazz? His name's Karen Boozer. And I had him for my third pick. Going to Memphis, but
same. I also did.
I thought he could go too. He could go too.
He can definitely go too. I could 100% see it, especially if like Darren Peterson is so adamant on not going to the Jazz. But
if I was a Jazz, I'd pick him either way. So
I know, surprisingly, like this kind of sounds weird, and I kind of thought about Caleb Wilson at 3, only because not because he's better.
That's who you picked?
No, I put Cam Boozer, but I'm saying like I can see a world, not because Caleb Wilson is better or whatever, but I think that, Memphis seems like the team to draft a super lengthy wing instead of a very fundamental, stocky power forward. At least now. Like, I could just see that in Memphis's future. But they should take Cam Boozer. I'd be very concerned if they didn't.
Yeah, and then for Chicago, Caleb Wilson.
Yep. Great
I feel
player.
like that top four is kind of on lock.
Yeah.
In terms of like no one else is gonna jump into that top four.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I Caleb Wilson, of course, he's the GOAT. Yeah.
Caleb Wilson is like that.
Who do you have for the Clippers?
All right, pick 5. I went just cause instead of fit, just talent. Darius Acuff, I had going 5 to the Clippers. Just he is like that. What are you doing? Nah. No.
Bro, you just love those undersized guards. Like 6'4",
No.
you made a 6'4" shooting guard in 2K. Like you just look, we were playing. He made a 6'4" shooting guard build, and the world full of 6'8" point guard, 6'7" point guard.
Before this year, I did not play Park for real. Like I wasn't really out here playing Park. Now that I play Park and I'm seeing all these sweaty ass Park builds that are all like 6'8" shooting guards with 99.3, I realize like my build sucks. But
bro, you just like undersized guards. That's why we have Darius.
Who do you have at 5?
Keaton Wagler.
Okay.
Bro,
I had him at 6.
Yeah, he's a shooter.
I had him at 6. It's fine.
Bro, I saw him play in person for Illinois. He's a bucket. He's a shooter.
He is like that.
He has like a low. I think he has a low floor. I mean a high floor. Sorry. And yeah, I think the Clipper. He looks like a Clippers player to me.
Actually, I kind of agree with that. He does look like a Clippers player. I ain't gonna lie. He does look like he belongs on the Clippers.
Who do you have for Brooklyn?
I had Keaton Wagler for Brooklyn.
Wow, I had Nate Amon.
Yo.
That's a good pick.
Yo, no. Yep. Why did you have Acuff? You let Acuff fall to like Sacramento?
Yeah.
That's so disgusting. Bro, Nate Ament is not like that. I'm sorry.
I'm just look back on my list when the draft comes. I'm acting as an NBA GM. NBA GMs are not going to pick 5'11".
Nate, he's like 6'3". Nate Ament is a project guard. He's the most, or he's not a guard. Sorry, he's the most project player in this entire draft. The Brooklyn Nets cannot develop talent. There is no reason for them to draft Nate Ament.
All right, bro. So what do you mean they can't develop talent? You don't think the Nets can develop talent?
Who was the last talent the Nets have actually developed to be a good player?
You think the Nets are going to be like, all right, we have the, what's it called? The 6th, 7th pick, whatever we have. We have the 6th pick. And we're like, we can't develop talent, so we're not going to draft talent. We're going to draft like a role player.
No. Acuff, for your draft, Acuff is on the board. Acuff is very good. Acuff is already good. The problem is they have a ton of guards. That's why I had him going 5, and then I had Wagler going 6 because the Nets didn't shoot
Brooklyn? Like, I feel like Brooklyn doesn't have anyone. Like, they have MPJ, but that doesn't matter. They're going for the best player on the draft. Just because they don't have any guards.
But he's not the best player. He isn't. Acuff is better than him.
No, but I think Nate Amon has better upside than.
I guess, but like,
Brooklyn isn't trying to go for.
You could say no.
Brooklyn's trying to go for. They're on rock bottom right now. They're trying to go for the best upside, not the guaranteed pick. They're not trying to go for the
problem is his upside is so hard to achieve, and the Nets are not known for developing.
Darius Acuff is gonna be like Bones Highland. Like
that's so disrespectful. That's actually so disrespectful.
Nate Ament is gonna be like at least Jason Tatum level.
Nate Ament is gonna be like a worse version of Michael Porter Jr.
All right, bro, that's better than Bones Highland. But anyway,
I'd rather have Bones Highland.
Bones Highland at the 8. He's a bench warmer. At least MPJ starts.
Bones Highland is a bucket.
MPJ's
the worst version of MPJ. He's not, bro. All right, whatever.
Bro, all right. I'm taking MPJ over Bones Highland
anyway.
Which player?
Pick 7. I had Kingston Flemings. He's basically just De'Aaron Fox on Super Soldier Serum. Where'd you have him? Is he not in your draft?
Bro, of course he's in my draft.
Where is he?
bro. You love those like little guard, bro.
He's not little. He's like 6'5".
I have him on the draft. He's a little bit lower though.
Okay.
Like for the Kings, I had Darius Akam Jr.
He's not following.
I just disagree with Kingston Fleming's he's a bucket. He's better. He's gonna be better than Acuff. No, I'm just kidding. He's not gonna be better than Acuff. I think his shot is good. His flow. He's a good defensive. He's a good guard. He's another Bones Highland type of guard. But
why is Bones Highland out here catching strays? Bones Highland is nice.
But no, I think Kings Fleming is gonna be like GTA.
He's gonna be good.
He's gonna be like GTA.
Anyway, who'd you have for pick 8, bro?
For Atlanta, I had Mikal Brown Jr.
For Atlanta, I had Ademara. I had him jumping because the Hawks need a center. I was thinking like the lineup would be.
Yeah, I think that I was good, but the Hawks do need a center, but
I could see. I agree. I could definitely see.
I could see it. I respect the Ademara pick, but I thought Mikal Brown Jr. was.
No, I agree. Mikal Brown is like that, 100%.
Yeah.
But I'm just thinking seriously that their center's Onyeka Okongwu and he's like 6'9". So I'm sitting here, I'm thinking like, okay, I think that they need a big like an actual center who's big, and Ademara is big.
All right, I agree. I like that. But and then for Dallas, at pick 9, I had King Flemings.
All right, pick 9, I had Braden Burries. Braden Burries is really good. He's really good. He in my opinion, he feels like the most point guard. Like he feels like the most true point guard out of the top guards. I feel like he is like a leader. I feel like he's gonna be like a really good locker room leader. I think he's gonna be like a very good.
Bro.
I'm dead ass.
That's so glazed. As a GM, I'm not gonna be like, oh, he's gonna be a good locker room leader. Let's get him.
That's what GMs are gonna look for.
They're not thinking about that.
This ain't 2K, bro. This is not 2K.
Bro, it is 2K, Greer. It's 2K. I'm telling you, bro. They're not gonna draft them. Your drafts are like.
I don't think he's not just a good leader. He's really good. He's a really good scorer.
He's okay.
He's a solid defender. He
was even the best player on Arizona.
Koa Pete?
Yes.
He's good. I didn't have him in my top 14.
No, neither did I. But I'm saying, I whatever.
There's a reason he's on there.
Braden Burries on his draft. I had him going to pick 11 to the Warriors.
Pick 10. I had Mikal Brown.
Pick 10, I had Kareem Lopez.
Dang, good Kareem Lopez. I did not have Kareem Lopez.
You know what that is?
I do know he is. He's like Australian, right? I don't know a lot about him though.
He's Mexican. Like he didn't play in college, but he's really good. He plays like overseas.
I'm swear. Oh no, he plays in Australia. I think he plays.
Yeah, but he's Mexican.
I don't know a lot about Kareem Lopez. I know Mikal Brown is a bucket. Mikal Brown is actually like that. Bro, and for a team whose guards are Ryan Rollins, I love you.
Bro, so why'd you not bring him to? All right. I would say that. All right.
Ryan Rollins was my point guard in fantasy this year. Ryan Rollins is like that.
Ryan Rollins is butt. So
he averaged like 17. He's good.
Let's keep going.
Anyway, pick 11, the Golden State Warriors.
I put you at Braden Burries.
I had Yaxel Lindenberg, and I put him there because he's 23. The Golden State Warriors don't develop talent that well. Their best development.
Stop using it as an excuse, though.
I'm not using it as an excuse. I'm just saying it as a GM. I'm looking at my team. I'm looking up and down this roster.
Bro,
I'm saying your best young player is Brandon Podziemski.
Exactly. So we need young people. Bro, we need young people like Braden Burries. Listen.
Braden Burries already went in my draft.
He's not winning another championship. They're done. Draymond Green and them, they're done. They gotta start looking towards the future. Yaxel Lendenborg, a 25-year-old, is not gonna like.
23,
He's not gonna be the future. He's like already towards his prime. Like he's almost at his prime.
Here's what I'm saying.
Bro, they need a young player.
Golden
Just because they
State
don't develop talent well, like historically. I mean, they developed Steph Curry.
Yeah, but that wasn't Steve Kerr.
It don't matter. Steve Kerr.
Yeah, that wasn't Steve Kerr. That was a different person. That was Steve Kerr.
Huh?
That wasn't Steve Kerr.
Steve Kerr's gonna be gone anyways. Doesn't matter.
No, Steve Kerr signed a 2-year extension. He is not leaving until Steph is gone. He's not leaving.
So he's leaving. He's leaving.
Steph is not going to retire for 2 years. And Golden State knows that they owe to Steph Curry to get them people to win now. That's why Jimmy Butler's on the team. That is why.
Just because he's older doesn't mean like, we're gonna win now because he's older.
But I disagree. I agree with that. I understand that. But I'm saying Golden State's front office, Golden State's whole thing, their entire organization owes it to Steph Curry. And this is what just they're thinking. I'm not saying this is my opinion, but this is what they're saying. That they owe it to Steph Curry to win to try and contend and try and win another championship. Will that happen? Probably not. I doubt it.
Well, why do you think Yaxel Lendenborg is going to do that?
First of all, he's the oldest guy in the draft. What
does that mean, though?
He's not the oldest. He's one of the oldest.
But why does that mean?
He's experienced. He's been in he just won a national championship. He's really good. I think that he's a good forward. It's good for him to learn under Draymond Green. And I mean, in terms of in terms of being like a point forward type of guy. I think he has good upside. I don't think he's the most upside in this draft. If I'm drafting for upside, I'm taking someone else. But I'm just saying that if I'm going to try and win now, if I'm thinking like a Golden State, I'm thinking
let's go to the next pick.
The GM of Golden State. I'm saying take the guy who's older and experienced, so we don't have to develop him.
All right, so let me say I had Yaxel Lendenborg going to the Thunder, and I think that's a better fit because they're in a better contention for a championship. Yeah. They're they've been to championships. They don't need any young people. And that's why Yaxel Lendenborg is already gonna fit in because they're not gonna develop anyone young. So that's why I had Yaxel there.
Yeah, I took Nate Ament at 12 to the Thunder. I couldn't let him fall past 12. I could not let that happen. But
my goodness, I had Nate Ament at
6. Exactly, you overshot for.
No, you understand.
No, anyway, Nate Ament. I think he's gonna be. I feel like he fits the Oklahoma City wing person. Super long arms, athletic, can shoot a little bit, but needs some development.
Ooh, it's like that. I'm saying, bro, but how is that not? He fits the Brooklyn Nets.
But he's not as good as the other guys. Is what I'm saying. I don't think the Nets are gonna I'm saying I don't think he's at the top of the Nets draft board. You good, bro?
All right, let's move on.
Damn. All right, pick 13. I had LeBron Philon.
Finally, we have someone that matches.
Yeah.
James, baby.
Let's go. I feel like he fits Heat culture, kinda.
Because he's black?
No. Tyler Hero is white.
No, all right, never mind.
I think they need a true point guard. I think that he's a good scorer, and from what I've seen, he's a feisty, gritty defender, and I think that's what fits Heat culture.
That's all right. Next pick.
You good?
Next pick.
Yeah. No commentary.
LeBron Philon is easy.
He's good though. He is really good.
Yeah, I know. Of course.
Hopefully he goes to Miami. I think he'll develop well under Eric Spoelstra.
Bro, you're not gonna tell me he's really good.
I think he's good. I'm not. All right.
Yeah, stuff. All right. And then for my final pick, I have my boy Damar going to the Hornets.
Okay, yeah. I had a different center. I had Hayden Steinbeck. He was a power forward center. But right now their centers Musa Diabate and Ryan Kalkbrenner.
I had the same reasoning for why you picked Atlanta, a Damar, and the Hornets the center.
Yeah, and then also Miles Bridges might get suspended again, so it's important to have a good power forward to back him up.
Yeah. All right, so that's
our mock draft. So pick one. For my mock draft, I had DeBonsta, Peterson, Boozer, Caleb Wilson, Acuff, Keen Wagler. I had Kingston Flemings, Ade Mara, Braden Burries, Mikel Brown, the Yaxel Lindenberg, Nate Ament, LeBron Philon, and Hayne Steinbeck.
And I had AJ, Darren Peterson, Boozer, Caleb Wilson, Keelan Wagler, Nate Emmett, Acuff, Mikhail Brown Jr., King Flemings, Kareem Lopez, Braden Burries, Jackson Lindenberg, LeBron James, and Mara.
All right. Yep, that's our mock draft. Hopefully, we're gonna compare it to what actually happens in the draft. This is also like not accounting any trades. Like I could definitely see some trades happening, but this is just like not accounting any trades. All right. Next thing we are gonna do. Hold on. Let me make sure. Yeah. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna play NBA Stat Pad. For those who don't know what this game is, basically there's gonna be 5 stats on the screen. How it works is you want to get like the highest like stat for each category, basically. So I'm gonna pull it up right now. Here we go. Here we go. This is it. So the category is total rebounds, and then basically what you have to do, you have to pick a player from like this time, and then they have to meet whatever this criteria is. Okay. Yeah. It's a pretty simple, and you want to get the highest percentage. The target score is the category is total rebounds. So yeah. All right, let's get into it. You want to go first? Oh, we're working together.
Let's work together, yeah.
All right. So start off Atlanta Hawks over 80% free throw shooting from
Trae Young?
2015 to 2022. But we want a lot of rebounds.
Oh, it's rebounds too.
Yeah. Well, that's the category. You want more rebounds. I'm thinking like I don't know if Paul Millsap shot 80% from the free throw line.
Nah.
You think Jalen Johnson shot 80%?
Do you think maybe John Collins? Nah, he definitely didn't shoot over 80.
He might have. He was a solid shooter. I think Jalen Johnson this year, because Jalen Johnson, he averaged like 8 rebounds.
What do you mean? All right, you want to try it?
Yeah, sure.
Jalen. No, you sure you averaged 8 rebounds?
He averaged a lot of rebounds this year. He was on my fantasy team. He averaged a ton of rebounds. He didn't shoot. Oh, it's his career. Oh, it's your career free throw percentage. Oh, I did not see that.
Bro,
who got a lot of rebounds, but like was a good free throw shooter? You think like Arisa Shea shoots over 80%? No, I'm not. I'm not even gonna like say his name anymore. I'm trying to think. Okongwu.
No.
Nah. McCollum. You think McCollum got a lot of rebounds one year?
He had not get a lot of rebounds, bro. McCollum?
I don't think so. I'm just like thinking out loud.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to think like John Collins was a good shout. Clint Capella definitely hasn't.
Let's try John.
Yeah, John Collins like 2019 maybe. Cause that's what that's when he was in the dunk contest. That's what I know. Oh no, hold on. Yeah. Nope, not 80%. Bro, it has to be like a guard who was like got a lot of rebounds. You think like Jeff T got a lot of rebounds? You think Jeff T got a ton of boards?
I don't know. Let's keep thinking though.
Yeah. I feel like Nickeil Alexander, Walker, Jeff T. I'm thinking just guards because I can't really think of like power forwards of the Hawks. You think Lou Williams got a lot of rebounds one year? Or no, it has to be with them when they were on the Hawks, I think. Yeah, why are you cheating, bro? Why are you trying to cheat?
I'm not cheating.
I can hear your keyboard.
I'm not cheating, bro.
Yes, you are. Anyway, I think that I'm gonna call you out, bro. I don't care. But I need you want to just go like CJ McCollum? Because or you think like Alan Crabb got a lot of rebounds? Because he's a small forward.
You think he shot above 80?
I don't. Maybe. I'm gonna try him. I
No,
don't
but he
remember.
doesn't play as much.
Oh yeah, it's total rebounds. Yeah, screw it,
Yeah,
bro.
is
Just
it
go.
career total rebounds?
No, it's just season. It's like in a season.
Bro, we just gotta pick. Like, let's
Yeah, yeah.
do.
Let's just go Nikhil Alexander Walker. Sure. I'm
No.
trying to think. This year, how many rebounds did he average? He averaged
Do,
like
do,
5.
do Nikhil. Do Nikhil. Do Nikhil.
Okay. Okay. Do you think he averaged like a lot of rebounds? That's not even bad. That's not even bad. Sadiq Bey. Yeah, I was not getting Sadiq Bey. I'm sorry. Torian
Connor. I told you Trae Young, bro.
I didn't realize he was getting rebounds like that. But
Sorry.
that's not bad. 268 is not bad. It's not a bad start. All right. Brooklyn Nets. I'm immediately thinking Brook Lopez.
Overweight.
I don't know.
Over
That's
20.
my first guess. Brook Lopez, just off the dome. What are you thinking?
Yeah, Brooke. Go Brooke.
Yeah, I feel like I don't remember. I
Go
know
Brooke.
he averaged a lot of points. I just
Select
don't
year.
know what year.
Select year.
I'm thinking of the year.
Of
Is it this
2014.
year?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the year. There is
No.
I'm like, yes. Let's go.
Check the stats.
That's the highest one.
Let's go.
Let's go. Come on, bro. Stop playing. I
All
know he averaged a lot of points one year. I know he averaged like a ton of points. I just couldn't pick
All
what
right.
year.
Who played? Wait, they had to play for all these teams.
No. It's just like one team from this. So
Oh,
we could go Joakim Noah.
wait. Who? What are we supposed to do? Oh, one person from any of these teams.
Yeah. And this
And what's the category? Who had the most rebounds?
the category is the same. Category doesn't change.
No. It says there's nothing in the third chart.
Yeah. It could just be any player from this year on these teams. So I'm thinking Joakim Noah, Danny Granger.
LeBron James.
He wasn't on the Cavs in this year.
Uh,
I'm thinking Joakim Noah. He might be the best one.
do you think he had hella rebounds like that though? Like,
Nah, Joakim Noah was a dog. I think he got a lot of rebounds. Him, Joakim, or Danny Granger. Those are my two guesses.
let's go, Joakim.
Joakim Noah. Come on. Yeah.
Mm.
All right, that's not bad. Greg Monroe. Oh
Tristan-
yeah. Yeah, I was not getting Tristan Thompson, bro. What are we?
I know, but that's good. We already beat the score we needed, right?
Oh yeah, we did beat the target score. The target score is for casuals. If you can't beat the target score, what are we out here doing? Respectfully.
2,000 over 20 points per game.
Blake Griffin probably got a lot of rebounds.
Oh no, DeAndre Jordan maybe.
He didn't average 20. There's no way DeAndre Jordan. I refuse to believe that. And if it's right, yo, shout out to you. What year though? This year? 2014, 15? Because I know.
Yeah.
I bet. Damn. No, bro. I could have just picked any other year. It would have been better. Oh, he probably got injured this year. This is probably one of the years he got hurt. Damn. That actually sucks.
Damn.
It's all good though. We beat the target score. We're chilling.
All right, what else? 2015 over 80.
This last one. Come on, Los Angeles Lakers. All right, LA Lakers over 80% free throw shooting. If you're listening on
AD.
Yeah, probably Anthony Davis. Yeah, just try AD, bro. What year was he not hurt? 20. I think he wasn't hurt for
the championship.
No. This year, I don't think he was at 2022, 23. I don't think he got he wasn't injured for real. Because there was one year where he played 60 something games, and I think it was this year.
All right.
But I hopefully he shot over 80%. He hasn't shot over 80%.
All right, try 2020.
No, he hasn't shot over 80%. You're thinking LeBron?
No. What is that? Rebounds?
Or low key, what about Lonzo Ball doesn't shoot 80%.
I would take LeBron over, and LeBron doesn't even shoot 80.
I don't think LeBron shoots 80%. What about Brandon Ingram? You think that's a good shout? What do you think?
Let me think.
I'm thinking Brandon. Think out loud here.
Luka.
Brandon Ingram. I'm thinking
Luka. Luka's better.
Luka. That's actually a good shout. Luka gets hella rebounds. The year he got. Wait, what? No. This year. Wait, no. The year he got there or this year?
This year.
Okay. He doesn't shoot 80%?
bro.
No, Luka, you're a burger, bro. Come on, dude. You're Luka the Doncic. What do you mean you don't shoot 80%? You're a bum. Back
Westbrook,
it up, bro.
Westbrook,
There's no way he shoots 80%.
but he probably has hella rebounds. Just try
Yeah, but he doesn't
LeBron
shoot
and then
80%. Yeah, just do LeBron. I don't
try
think he shoots
LeBron
80%.
first, and then not this year.
Sure. Yeah, he doesn't shoot 80%.
All right, so try Westbrook.
Westbrook damn sure doesn't shoot 80%.
We gotta try some. Westbrook will be.
Bro, I know damn well Russell Westbrook don't shoot 80%. Yeah.
I
You
will.
want to just go Brandon Ingram? I don't know.
Try it. I'll
Yeah.
try it. I don't
know if he got a lot of rebounds, but we just need to put someone on the board for real. So, like, this year, I guess. Dang. Bro, no one on the Lakers can shoot. You want to just go Austin Reeves and just, like, pack it up?
No. That's
Yeah.
the worst pick.
Well, what
ever.
about Rui? What about Rui?
Yeah, Rui Hachimura.
Rui's got to be, bro. If he doesn't shoot over 80%, I'm actually gonna be tight.
Choose
Rui,
this year. This year.
this year, yeah. He don't shoot. Yo, who shoots 80%?
Who's
Y'all suck.
Austin Reeves.
Austin Reeves, yeah. Come on, bro. Y'all don't shoot 80%. Yo, it's not that hard, bro. All right. That was a good guess, too. Contavious Caldwell Pope. Yeah, apparently no one on this team can shoot free throws. We beat 77% of other grids. That's not even bad. That's good.
Oh, if we had Blake Griffin, we would have gotten in the 90s. Like,
yeah. Honestly, we just picked a different year of Blake Griffin.
Yeah.
Because, like, he was... All right. He wasn't even... Yeah. All right, that's it. Yeah, that's StatPad. If you guys want this game more, just comment. Let us know. We probably will be playing this game more. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. Next up, NBA blind ranking pyramid. This game is probably one of the most fun games like that I can think of. So basically, we have a category. There'll be random players on the screen. And yeah, that's it. So the category we will be doing today, we'll be doing number one picks. All right, start off. We have. All right, let me put it up real quick. Start off. We have the big Zion Williamson.
Bottom. No, Green.
He out of all the number one picks, bro, because there might be like Markelle Fultz on this.
Yeah, but we have four chances.
I feel like he's gonna be in the third tier.
All right,
it's really simple.
My pick is Green.
All right, you want to go Green? I'm gonna trust you.
No. Let's do rock paper scissors.
All right, ready? Can you see me? Hold on. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Fuck. All right, you won.
All right.
Green it is. Blake Griffin. What do you want to put him?
Yellow.
Third tier? He probably is a third tier. Like, Blake Griffin, he had a good career, and then he kind of just fell off, man. Once he left the Clippers, he got injuries. Like, he was on the Celtics. That's just disgusting. He won, like, 91.
Yeah. He's good, but...
He's better than Zion, for sure. I'll put him in third tier. LeBron, 1. We're not discussing that. Dwight Howard? You want to put him in 3 or 2?
I'm trying to think. How many people... Bro, so far my Zion pick is looking good. Like...
Yeah. It is. I'm thinking
3 or
3? 3 or 2?
Like, think about who else is there. Like, who's the number one pick?
That's good. That's a good shout. Nah, low key, he might be second tier. Cause it's like Magic, Allen Iverson. I don't think there are that many people better than Dwight Howard. I'm fine putting him at 2. Shaq.
Oh, low-key, let's put him at 3.
3? All right, we could go 3. I have faith in you. Allen Iverson.
I think we should put him at 2.
I agree. I think he belongs at 2. MVP, made us to the finals. Icon in basketball. Changed kind of just like fashion in basketball. One of the best players. I'm pretty sure NBA 75.
I'm so glad we can put Zion at 3, bro.
Yeah, thank goodness, bro. Shout out to you. Yao Ming, third tier or fourth tier.
Third tier. Ooh.
Because listen,
I got him
Because
third.
Yao Ming is great. He had a great prime, but his prime was like 3 years, and then after
All
that,
right,
he was
let's
just
run
bad.
4-2. He's good on 2K, but let's run 4-2.
He's just cheesy. I don't think he's like.
4-2,
I don't
4-2,
think he's
4-2.
third tier. I think we go fourth tier. Yep, fourth
4-2.
tier. This is what I was hoping for. Fourth tier. D
There
Rose.
go. Or third tier. Third tier.
Wait. I love Derrick Rose, but we got to think about this. Like, actually,
Third tier, baby.
bro, part of me is like, should we put him in
Bro,
fourth?
I think it's the same logic goes for Yao Ming. He had a great prime, but
Then that would mean he goes in fourth tier.
fourth.
That's what. But we put Yao Ming in fourth. If you're going by, I know he had a better prime.
Derrick Rose won MVP. Yao Ming
did win MVP. All right, we could put him in third tier. Yes, thank you, Benjamin. BJ, you're so smart. Oh my gosh, you're so smart. You're actually so smart. DeAndre Ayton, fourth tier. Please tell us we get someone good. Chris Webber, that's fine. That's not bad. I wish we had Dwight Howard here, and instead of honestly, yeah.
Low-key, Chris Webber's fourth tier in my eyes.
He's not fourth tier.
No, I think Yao Ming should be second tier. I mean third tier.
I get it. Well, Chris Webber screwed us, bro. If we got like a better number one pick, I mean, there are actually not that many good number one picks now that I'm thinking about it.
No, but I'm fine with this list.
This list isn't bad, but it can be better. All right. So we got LeBron in tier 1, Allen Iverson and Chris Webber in tier 2, Blake Griffin, Dwight Howard, and Derrick Rose in tier 3, Zion, Yao Ming, Markelle Fultz, and DeAndre Ayton in tier 4. Chris Webber absolutely screwed us over, but I feel like there are not that many good number one picks. There's like Magic Johnson. That's low-key it, bro. Like, if I'm really thinking about it.
All the recent number one picks, Wemby.
Other than Wemby. And Wemby.
Cade.
Oh, and Anthony Edwards.
And like all the
older ones kind of stink, bro. All the ones before, like,
no, it's not the older. The older ones are good. It's the middle ones that are like
yeah, that's what I mean. Like the 2000s and 90s weren't that great. There are a few exceptions, but
probably.
But really, just the 2000s. All right, we have next category. Let's go with 2020 draft.
Wait.
No.
Nah, 2020 draft. Like I don't really know. Like the scope.
We'll do something different. Let's do light skinned dudes.
R1.
All right, we're doing light skinned dudes. Steph Curry, number 1.
We're doing it off like how good they are, not.
We're doing it like both.
Because not based on attractive, how good they are.
We have to like include their light skinness. That's the point of the tier.
Because we're not gonna put Kelly Oubre over Steph Curry.
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying we have to like incorporate that, like their light skinness.
I think it should be how good they are. I think it should be how good they are.
No, I'm saying I agree. I think it should be like 80% how good they are, but I'm also saying like we should incorporate their light skinness. Like if they're two players who we can't really decide on, we gotta incorporate their light skinness to.
All right, so
Steph Curry is 1. There's no better light skin. Aaron Gordon, that's like 4, bro.
4 tier.
Yeah, not even just because of how good he is. He's just Aaron Gordon, so he's got to go 4th tier. I'm sorry. Paolo, 3rd tier. I feel like Paolo's 3rd. Huh?
Paolo's 3rd tier.
He's definitely 3rd tier. Tim Duncan is 2nd tier.
2nd tier, baby.
I'm fine with Steph above him.
He's not even light, but whatever.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Like, if we're just going players, we could say Tim Duncan's 1st tier. But, like, him not being that light-skinned, 2nd tier. Darren Williams, 3rd tier, I think. 4? He's good. He's really good. He's better than Aaron Gordon.
Yeah,
I'll trust your judgment.
No, we'll put him at 3. Put him at 3 then. Put him at 3.
You want to put him at 3? Because I'm feeling like Darren Williams is like, he's nice. You sure? All right, we go 3. 4. No question. That's a fisherman. Brandon Roy is a bucket, dude.
4.
He is definitely 4.
4. All right.
Tony Parker. Do you want to go 3rd or 2nd tier?
I go 3.
I don't think there's going to be a better shooting guard than Tony Parker.
I think he's 3. That's just my gut, I feel like he could be 3.
I don't think there's going to be a better player than Tony Parker.
Really?
In terms, I don't think so. I'm being so serious.
I think there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that you're like missing out on.
All right, we could go third tier. All right.
All right, you want to put him second tier? We can put him at second
I
tier.
think we go second tier. I'm sorry, we're going
Okay.
second tier. LaMelo Ball, third tier.
Lucky
Just
fourth.
probably fourth for skill, third for light skinness. What do you
No,
think?
I think we should go fourth.
All right, I got the last one. You get the next one. Klay Thompson, third tier. This is a perfect list. This is actually a beautiful list. I'm actually very proud of this. Aaron Gordon, Ben Simmons, Brandon Roy, LaMelo Ball in fourth tier.
This is literally perfect. Literally
This
perfect.
is actually an S tier list. This is the best list ever. I'm sorry. I can't express how great of a list this is. This is beautiful. There's no misstep. Steph Curry is the greatest light skin of all time. Tim Duncan, you could say he's better all time, but he's less light skinned, so we got to put him a tier lower. Tony Parker, Finals MVP, outstanding player, multiple time All-Star. Paolo, Darren Williams, Klay Thompson, all great in third tier, and then fourth tier, except for Brandon Roy. Brandon Roy is low key like that, but they're kind of buns.
Like, you think Brandon Roy is better than all three of the players in the third tier? No.
Yes.
Brandon Roy is.
You don't know how good Brandon Roy was. Brandon Roy was a bucket. Like, don't sleep on Brandon Roy.
Bro, he's fourth tier. He's the best person in the fourth tier.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He is the best person in the fourth tier.
But he's still fourth tier.
Yeah, but he is the best person in the fourth tier. That's a perfect tier list. Can't get better than that. Like, seriously. Actually cannot get better than that. That was a perfect list. All right. We're almost done, guys. Don't worry. Next up, we have 20 questions. I've actually been waiting for this one. I got my player. BJ has his. Are you ready? Do you want me to go first?
Are we already doing current or all time?
All time.
No, current.
No, all time. All time.
All time?
Yeah, fine. We could do current.
All right. I'll ask the questions first.
Okay.
No. Yeah. All right. Is your East or West?
Is yes or no questions?
East.
Yes, they are in the Eastern Conference.
Are they in the Atlantic Division?
No.
Okay. When you look on the map of the United States, are they below, like, Washington, D.C.?
Are they below D.C. on a map? I don't think so. I think they're above D.C.
What do you think?
Actually, I'm like 100% sure it's above D.C. I'm like positive.
All right. So it's like towards like the middle of America. So, all right. So we've narrowed it down to like the Cavs, the Bucks, the Pacers, the Pistons.
All right.
All
right. What's your next question? That's 3 questions.
Because everything else is Atlantic. Celtics Atlantic, Knicks is Atlantic, Nets is Atlantic, Raptors is Atlantic. No, Raptors is in Atlantic, is it?
No, they are.
All right. Guard? Are they a guard?
No.
Are they a center?
Yes, they are a center. Bro, ask some more like personal questions. Like these boring questions.
I gotta narrow it down first.
You did. You have the division. You have the region of America.
Center. All right, hold on. I had to narrow it down to era. Because it's all time. No, it's current, right?
Yeah, it is current.
Woo!
I made it so easy for you.
Do they start?
They do start.
Are they black?
Yes, they are black.
No, but listen to the question. Are they black?
Are they black? No, they are not black.
No, there's a difference between black and black.
They're black.
No, which one? Are they black?
They're black.
No, are they black? Are they black?
They're black. They're just regular. They're African American.
All right, so they're not black. So that means they're not from the Pistons.
Jalen Duren. Okay, no, Jalen Duren is black.
Is he on the? Uh, no one on the. He's a center, so it can't be from the Pacers. So Pistons and Pacers are out.
Who's the Pacers center?
Like Jay Huff.
Oh yeah, J Huff.
So that means he's either on the Cavs or
Okay,
the Bucks
okay, or the Bulls.
or the Bulls. And they're black.
They're black.
Oh, it was a
They're
center.
not black.
He's a center, so he can't be on the Bulls. The center, he's not on the Bulls. There's the Bulls don't even have any centers, so it's the Bucks or the what's the other team I
Cavs.
said? The Cavs. And he starts and he's black.
Yeah, like 7 or 8 questions.
Oh, it's like either Jared Allen,
Okay.
or it could be Jared Allen, mate. Oh,
Just say someone, bro.
Jared Allen.
It is Jared Allen. I have to make it all time next time because saying like current is so limited.
Yes.
There's only so many players. I'm gonna try not to ask too many basketball related questions for your person.
All right,
I'm gonna try and ask like more.
I'm ready.
Are they in the Eastern Conference?
Correct.
They are in the East. Is this person of Caucasus descent?
No.
No. Okay. That's 2 questions. That did nothing for me. Are they under? I'm trying to think of like, are they like under North Carolina?
I think North Carolina. Copying my questions, by the way. You got to be original.
I'm narrowing it down without asking. What
I think they are above North Carolina.
Okay. Are they in the Atlantic Division?
No.
They are not. So they are probably in the Central Division because Georgia is under. Or they could be the DMV. Or it could be DC for sure. It's not a Florida team. It's not the Hornets. It's not. So it could be the Wizards. All right. Is this team in the Atlantic Division?
You literally just asked that question.
Oh wait, did you say no?
I said no.
Okay, I'm bugging. Okay, is this person a center?
No.
Is this person?
They're not a center.
guard?
Huh?
Is
They're
this
not.
person
Huh?
Is this person a guard?
I would say they're a guard.
They are a guard. Okay, that means they're a wing because you said I would say they're a guard, so they're probably a wing. Is this person on a team that is in the lottery?
Let me double check.
Hold on, wait. That's like the whole. That was such a stupid question. That's like the whole all the options. The only team that's not there is Cleveland. Oh, and technically Indiana's not there. Because Indiana's
Well, you are in luck because they are not in the lottery.
Oh my gosh, wait. So it's not Chicago. It is not the Washington Wizards.
You had 8 questions, by the way.
Okay, thank you. It is not. So it's either Detroit, Indiana, or Cleveland. Is what I'm getting at here. And I don't think you do Indiana. I mean, unless you're like loopholing it. Is this person considered athletic?
I mean, that's very speculative, depending on the person. But I would say they're not that athletic.
Okay. Is this person? Was this person's team a top 4 team in the Eastern Conference?
That's a really good question. It was not a top 4 team.
Wait, hold on. Wait, now I'm confused. So it has to be the Pacers. Because Washington. Timeout. Hold on. Atlanta is under South Carolina. Charlotte is in South Carolina. That's why I asked North Carolina. Charlotte's in South Carolina, and they were in the lottery, so it's not them. none of the teams. It has to be the Pacers. No, hold on. It has to be the Pacers. If it's not the Pacers, you've just it's just incorrect. I have to make sure. I'm so sorry. Is this team the Atlanta Pacers?
Atlanta Pacers. They are not
Yeah.
the Atlanta Pacers.
Indiana. I'm done. I'm done.
That's
Yo,
so.
is this team the Indiana Pacers?
Yes, it is the Indiana.
Okay.
Questions.
This person is a guard. Is this person light skinned?
Yes, this person is light skinned.
Is this the Andrew Nemhard?
That is correct. It is Andrew. Nemhard.
Yes. Yo, I'm so cooked, bro. I'm so done.
You said Atlanta.
The Atlanta Pacers is wild. All right. That's it. That's it. All right. Last thing we're going to do today. As you can see, it's gotten kind of dark outside. Last thing we're going to do today. BJ, you brought to my attention. Obviously, you haven't brought to my attention. I just felt like saying that. Obviously, Giannis is being shopped around. I believe yesterday there was a post from Shams Charania that stated that the Boston Celtics are or it might not have been from Shams, I don't know. Boston Celtics are very likely to trade for Giannis in the next 72 hours. My question is, what do you think of that?
I think it's not going to happen.
Okay. Why do you think it's not going to happen, BJ? Enlighten me.
Because that'd be too, blockbuster trade. It'd be a too blockbustery of a trade, and it's not gonna happen. We've been like seeing so many like potential offers for Giannis like throughout. Like we thought he was gonna go to the Knicks. We thought he was gonna go to all these teams, and they were just like rumors. Like he's probably just gonna chill.
Yeah.
And the Celtics would be too OP. Like, what people to trade for? Like they can't keep Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum and Giannis. So I feel like
I think what the thing was, it was if they don't trade Jaylen Brown, it would be Derek White, Payne Pritchard, Vucevic, and 2 firsts for Giannis.
That's just not a good.
Yeah, that's
deal.
not gonna happen. That's if they didn't trade Jaylen Brown.
So it's probably gonna be Jaylen Brown's gone because they're not gonna listen to Tatum.
Yeah, they're not. There's no way.
That makes sense because Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown have two similar playing styles to be playing together. Like they don't really mesh that well.
I guess. I feel like they mesh very well. I think they mesh extremely well.
No, I feel like they have very similar playing styles.
I agree with that, but I'm saying they do, but like clearly they mesh. They won a championship. What do you mean they don't mesh well?
It was a Mickey Mouse championship. Like that was one of the worst Mickey Mouse championships. That was horrible.
Anyway,
they lost to the Warriors. How are you gonna lose to 40-year-old Steph? Like they're not good.
That's the GOAT right there. That's my number one light skin of the year. Come on, stop playing. But realistically, they're probably going to trade Jaylen Brown, a bunch of draft picks, and like some other random role players. But if they didn't trade Jaylen Brown, the lineup that I'm seeing on the internet is Ron Harper Jr., Dylan Harper's brother, Ron Harper's son.
He's not gonna start, bro. Ron Harper Jr. All right,
this is what I'm seeing on the internet. Ron Harper Jr., Brown, Tatum, Giannis, and then Neemias Queta.
Queta's looking kind of tough.
Queta is good. Queta played very well this year. I'm very proud of Neemias Queta.
Who, Queta?
Yes. He's outstanding. He jumped up. He was on the Kings. Bro, honestly, if you're on the Kings, you're just cooked, bro. It feels so bad for whoever's going to the Kings, bro. Them and the Jazz, dude.
I don't feel bad for the Kings. Like
no, I don't feel bad for the Kings. I feel bad for rookies who get drafted to the Kings.
Oh yeah, that'd be horrible. I'd rather be drafted.
See, you wish that on Darius Acuff.
Huh?
You wish that on Darius Acuff.
I didn't wish it on him. That just seems like the type of place, based on the type of player he is. He's the most fitting to go to the Kings.
I said King Stun Flemings is going to go to the Kings. So, and that'll be very sad. But, he's literally De'Aaron Fox, but on Super Soldier Serum. Sacramento is so likely to draft him if he's available.
I mean, all right, we'll see.
Anyway, let's get back to the Giannis rumors. That was based. Yeah, that doesn't really matter. If Giannis goes, Do you think that the Celtics, one, will easily run through the East? And two, do you think they will be able to compete if they make it to the finals with whoever's out west?
They're gonna the West. Well, first of all, that's not gonna happen. If it was Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Giannis, yes, they could easily run through the East, but that's not gonna happen. I think they
Okay.
can beat this Knicks team. The East is just bad in general as
Yeah.
well. The East is really bad. And so they could easily run through it, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I think the era of super teams is kind of over.
Yeah.
And so it's really just gonna be 2 stars.
Jaylen Brown got to go. Jaylen Brown.
But first of all, I don't even think this trade's even gonna happen. But so it's just
Honestly, I think
this
that my fault.
really low.
I think that Miami had an offer, and they're not changing it.
Miami? Why would you go to Miami?
Miami is like, I don't know, no, but I'm saying Miami.
What?
Hold on. Miami had an offer.
Bam and Giannis be on the same team.
That's 83 points right there. That's Mr. 83. There goes Wilt Bam Kobe now. Come on.
No, Bam Wilt Kobe. That Wilt Bam Kobe. Bam,
What do you mean?
Bam Wilt Kobe.
Wait,
Not
why
Wilt
is,
Bam Kobe.
wait, why is Wilt in the middle?
Because Bam is better.
Really? It's like Bam, Kobe, like Luka Doncic. Because Wilt didn't really exist. He don't count. Bro, I swear, Wilt is so fake, bro.
Oh, I hate people who say like the games didn't happen and it didn't exist, bro. I was so like there's witnesses.
Yeah, no witnesses is crazy. I feel because they're like because you know what's so crazy that I've always found like weird. There's no videos of Wilt's 100-point game, which is fine. But
there's no video.
Footage.
There's like one video of him playing. Period.
My better question is, how come I'm seeing videos of like Babe Ruth in like 1920 playing baseball?
You want me to explain it to you?
Yes, please enlighten me.
Because baseball is a more Caucasian sport, and so they had more access to technology, and that sort of, the country was more invested in baseball than the Monkey Basketball Association, and so that's why there was more camera recording for baseball because the government loved baseball, and they were more.
I need this over. We're about to get demonetized. We aren't even monetized yet. I don't think we can say that. But you are kind of right. I'm not gonna say you're wrong. But like this is like 1962. Like they had videos of like the civil rights movement. You're telling me y'all can't get videos of basketball? And there's no one who saw it. And there's like I saw a video of this one guy who's like he might have had 100, he might have had 90 something. Like he might have had over 100. Bro, he made like a ton of he was shot like 88% from the free throw line. His career average is like 2. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. All right. That's it for the episode. As you can see, we don't really record this long. The episode, it was a little sloppy. We can all acknowledge that. It's our first episode, like for real. Please don't judge us. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. We're gonna make the quality of all these videos better. We're gonna improve it for you guys. Obviously, we want the best content coming out for you guys. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.